It has been a bit since I've shown you any progress on this guitar. I am done with the finishing on my STRICH Tele Kit. I have finished painting, poling, sanding, buffing, and polishing this guitar. Sorry I'm not showing you the front right now, but I got some things going on. The next part I need to take care of is applying some of the hardware. In order to do that, I'm going to have to make some body modifications. Oops. So stick around and I'll show you what that process is going to look like. Okay, so I've got the body here and I've obviously taped it up some. Here's what I'm trying to do. So this is the old bridge. And you can see that it fits in there. And I've got the green tape outlining where it should sit. And there's a strip of blue tape under here, if you can see it. That's where the holes go. So I want to, with the new bridge, which is relatively the same size, get it to line up. This original pickup has a small mini plate on the back. The new pickup that I've got, this is a bare knuckle boot camp true grit bridge pup. That is much larger plate, and so when I feed that in there, it will only fit like that. So you can see it's a bit crooked from where it needs to be. So I need to take off some material in the cavity. I think from up here and down here in these two areas. So I'm going to be doing that. I don't have a router, so I'm going to be doing that with my Dremel. And I'm just going to run along here and along here and keep checking frequently and see if I can get that to fit the correct way. Once I do that, I'm going to have to, this bridge plate only has 3 holes in the back, whereas the original one had 4. So I'm going to have to fill where the old holes were and re-drill for the new holes on the back of this. So let's get started. Okay, so I've got the cavity wide enough now that I can fit this in there the right way. A couple of things I need to do. This green tape is just an outline of where the bridge should lay. So it's based on the old bridge, which is roughly the same size. And so now you can see that I can place the bridge in here and have it line up with the tape. This blue tape that I have running across, I have already filled. I just took some toothpicks and wood glue and filled the previous holes, let them dry and cut off the ends. This is where I need to make some marks on this blue tape where my holes are to screw down the bridge plate. So let me get this back in here. Oh, and I have this green piece of tape here because I'm going to drill in diagonally, make a hole into this cavity for a ground wire, which this guitar originally did not come with a ground wire. I'm just lining this up best I can. Make sure it's straight. So now I need to drill some holes. So I'm going to do for the ground wire and then the three holes for the bridge plate. All right, so I've got my drill bit taped off the depth I need for the bridge screws. Let's see, how badly did I muck up the paint? Not horrible. Are those going to line up? Oh, I hope so. How am I looking there? Am I looking straight? It was like 3.9. It's pretty dang close. It's pretty dang close. All right, so that's the bridge temporarily in. Let's take a look at the pickguard and see how that fits. So this pickguard I got from, oh, I can't remember the name of the site. I want to say it's Carmageddon. Just kind of a little space scene I thought would go well with this guitar. Hopefully it all comes together once I've got everything on it. And the pickup in this is a Frillum. It's Phrilam. And actually, I believe Jeff Gunther recommended this brand to me. I have no experience with them, so I'll be interested to see how that goes. Now, I know I'm gonna have to do some new holes for the pickguard. So I'm gonna have to fill some of these, but I just want to see how it fits with the bridge. Oh, got a little bit of overlap. So this is a control plate I'll be using. I believe the bridge plate is definitely musically. The pickup, like I said, is a bare knuckle boot camp true grit. True grit. I just kept the original switch and pots for now. I knew that if I upgraded the switch, I'd have to Dremel a little deeper in the control cavity there. And I didn't really want to do that at this point. Maybe in a future date I will. But for now, if anything, I'll probably replace the pots first. I think if I let it sit up this high, I'm going to have some overlap. So I'm going to have to, which I'm not real excited to do since this is a custom pickguard, I'm going to have to take some off. I think I need to bring this down to, there's a hole there, there's a hole there. So I'm going to have to Dremel this back quite a bit and this quite a bit. And I'm going to have to re-drill a hole here, 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 and here. So I get these two holes up here to line up. I was hoping not to have to do this. I'm going to have to be very careful. I think I'll do that off camera and see, because that's going to be a long process. I think it's going to be slow. So let me get to that, and then I'll come back in a bit, see where we're at. I've got some stuff done. I have aligned everything, filled any unused holes and re-drilled new holes. So everything fits. I've tested all of that. The paint job didn't do great with some of the drilling. I had some chip out. So if you see some spot, but so far everything lives underneath the hardware, so I'm good there. I've also wired up everything. I just am reusing the old switch and pots. And I just decided to go ahead and do the quick connect system, just wire the old stuff to the new stuff. We've got the pickguard filed down. It's not terribly pretty, but I don't think it'll be that noticeable once it's on. And I think I may have said this is a Carmadon pickguard from their website. I'll have a link below. They have a whole bunch of custom pickguards to choose from. So filed that. I did have to file in here as well. What I ended up doing was just wrapping some sandpaper around like a screwdriver handle to maintain that shape, which I think I did okay on. And here I actually used my file that I usually do my fret edges with, just this. And I just sanded. I had to take off a good 3 or 4 millimeters. I just kind of laid it on like that and went back and forth and altered the angles a little bit. Got in with a curved file for the corners, a round file. But there was a lot of material that I had to remove. So bridge is wired up. I did do jack plate, but I put a pure tone jack in there. So now I'm just ready to wire everything up. I did add a ground wire to the control plate and drilled a hole for the ground wire. So anyway, let me get something laying down. I need to feed this in. Let me get that screwed down. Okay, that seems to be on. All right, so just gonna do a check real quick. Good. 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 Oops. Volume works. Tone works. Okay. I think I'm ready. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Let's get the neck on. Let's test this fit. Good. Everything clear over there. All right, so I got this fancy neck plate from Guyker. Look at that. I think that's gonna look nice. That looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. Oh man. Oh man. Yeah. I have one last thing to do. Well, before I put on strings, I've done all the fret edges. Oh, I don't know if I showed you I got a brass nut for it as well. I can't remember the name of the company. It was on Amazon. I'll try and include a link for it. But I thought that would tie it together. I still am waiting on gold knobs and a switch tip. I have done all the fret edges. I have this from Neck Illusions. And I was really jazzed about the way this guitar, what I thought it would look like in my mind, and I'm really happy. The only thing I wasn't really particularly impressed with is the fingerboard. I don't remember specifically, but I believe this is just a Techwood fingerboard. The reason I got this Carmody Pickguard, it kind of looks like the galaxy, I guess, seen from space. The finish on this guitar, and the reason I named it Midnight Dream, I'm a huge fan of the night sky, in case you've never noticed. Starry skies and whatnot. So I thought to fix this fingerboard, I would reach out to Mark and my friend over at Neck Illusions and get the Galaxy set. So I'm really curious what this is going to look like. And I did the original versions of these on the little dot markers, the simulating inlays. The original version, these were silver, were kind of a, gray color. And when I ordered these, I reached out to Mark. He's the owner over there at Neck Illusions. When I placed my order, I just left him a little note and said, hey, I want this set, but I'd like these dot markers to be gold. Can you do that? And he said, yeah. So he sent me a couple options there and said, how about these? What do you think? And I looked them over and said, these are great. And so he made that little change for me. So if you need to spruce up your fingerboard at all, they have a whole bunch of designs you could do custom. Pretty cool stuff over there, Neck Illusions. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want all that crap on my fingerboard. It's actually it's very nice. Look how this is coming out too. I think this is really going to tie the headstock to the body. Ted always says he's not an aesthetics guy. I am an aesthetics guy. I have to make up for my skill in playing somehow. If I can't sound fantastic, I might as well look fantastic. That is awesome. Look at that. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Neck Illusions. Look. That's crazy good. I'm very happy. I'm not going to say I am really happy, but I'm not going to go on and on about how impressed I am, because there's a lot of flaws. There are a lot of flaws with this paint job and everything, but honestly, I did the gold just for you, Ted. Just for you, buddy. Look at the neck. Oh, and it's silky smooth. Love the tuners on there. I'm going to get strings on this. I'm going to do the setup and all that. I'm going to call it for this video. I'm going to go ahead and get the strings on and start doing the setup and whatnot. I may show you some of that in the next video. I'm not sure. Just depends on what's going on. But I am going to be doing one more video with this, the finale. And I need to give away the other STRICH DIY Telekit. So I should have some information about how that's going to happen in the next video as well. And finally, let you hear what this sounds like. Sorry, it's a bit cathartic right now. Just the amount of time I'm planning that I've put into this. My first spray painted DIY guitar. I can't complain. I couldn't sell this, but I can't complain. I think people would not be as impressed as I am, but I'm very happy. Anyway, be sure to catch the finale of this. I'm excited for that. Crazy. I can't imagine when I started doing this channel that this is the sort of thing I would be doing. And I think there's a lot of other things I still have yet to do that I need to explore. So this just kind of reminds me of like, hey, keep going. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. Thanks again for watching. And as always, wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a fantastic day. Cheers.